Welcome to Offsite Dirt, the podcast committed to uncovering all the insights of the offsite construction industry. Join us as we delve into the realm of offsite construction solutions, modern building methods, high-performance construction, lean manufacturing, and beyond. Your experiences fuel our passion for the industry, fostering collaboration and driving business growth worldwide. So let's get down to the dirt. Here's our host, Audree Grubesic.
We are at the World of Modular in Orlando, Florida. I'm Audree Grubesic with Offsite Dirt, and I'm with the one and only, as I like to call him, the mayor of Modular, Kent Anderson with Wesco. What an amazing event.
It has been absolutely amazing. It's great to be here with you in wonderful, sunny Florida today. Just a ton of amazing people at this conference, a tremendous amount of knowledge being poured out.
You know, the wonderful thing about walking into the exhibit floor and coming into this massive convention center hotel, it's been beautiful actually, and I keep raving about the food because the food's been stellar. But we walk into like 300 projects that have been featured in order for the awards ceremony. I mean, these projects are really outstanding, from restaurants to multifamily, commercial buildings. You would never know that, one, they're modular projects, and two, to be able to explode of what's happening over the past year.
Absolutely. When you look at all the projects that are on display here and just how far the industry has truly come as it's grown up almost, you know, and we're still growing, but just the vast array of different projects that we're able to see posted on the walls here. It's amazing.
I think they had maybe 250 exhibitors. The exhibitor hall was full the entire time. What was your experience being an exhibitor here this year?
You know, Audrey, I've been to and do a lot of trade shows throughout the year.
You do a lot of trade shows.
I do, and I never get to the end of the trade show and think, man, I wish I had more time. This one, I wish I had more time.
I agree.
It was so busy.
Yeah, and it was wonderful because there was such a variation. There was, you know, engineers, there was electricians, there were manufacturers, there was product suppliers, there were distribution people, there was transportation, there was assembly, there were staircase platforms, there were companies that actually elevate modules up. There was such an expansive amount of different industry components to this that it really made it magical in order to not only learn, but also to see what's new and upcoming.
I love the way you put the most magical place on earth.
I feel like
right?
it is.
It's magical for modular. I'm telling you.
It is magical for modular,
yes. What a great group of vendors and exhibitors and everybody just trying to do everything they can to get around. I mean, it's almost like you're running through it because there's so much to see and so many people to talk to and just a wide array of different things.
So what did you think about the speakers and the education that was brought forth for this event?
Well, I tell you what, and discussions are still going on even today, the last day. Still great information just being poured out by people, you know, and people come here and they bless their colleagues and even blessing their competitors, you know, and saying, come on, this is the information you need to go grow your business, be successful, that kind of thing. And I mean, the keynote speakers have been amazing, from Anirban Basu, talking about the economics and what's going on in the wider world.
And it's looking good. It's looking up. We're starting seeing some expansion, right? We're only 6% in the marketplace, but we're seeing it change. We're seeing investments start coming back into the marketplace.
Absolutely. We're going to see some investment. You know, we know that everything is, you know, has its ups and downs, obviously.
Yeah.
But within this industry, we are absolutely, we're being blessed every day.
We are. And so from my perspective, I was able to go and see some of the speakers. One in particular that kind of popped out for me was DMD Modular. Yumina, I think that's how you pronounce her name. I always pronounce it wrong and I apologize, but she's so amazing and beautiful. But she's the CEO of this factory in Poland. Most of their stuff is hospitality. They do residential, they do like retreats, they do these really special buildings. But the interesting thing of what they've done, which I haven't seen yet in the United States, which I'm so profoundly excited about, they had an actual steel frame structure that went over a 4-story existing structure, and they built 4 more floors on top of it with their modules. The interesting thing about DMD Modular is not only do they design the modules, but they also put furniture inside them, so it's totally furnished right when it goes up. The project that they did was exceptional. Very, very impressed by them, and actually being able to, provide a steel structure and then building on top of another building and having a success story about that.
That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing.
It really
and that
is.
just goes to really the capabilities of the industry. You think it probably can be done.
And we're seeing it, right? It's not just prototyping, it's not just talking, things are actually happening. I think the other thing that I'd like to acknowledge that was really well done here at the Modular Building Institute was giving women voices, and then also talking about workforce housing and how we make those solutions. Those are big things in our industry. We are, as women, only about 11, maybe 9 or 11% of the industry for construction, and we're making a bigger impact in the world of modular. So for me, there was also a speaking engagement by Autoval, the CEO, Rick Murdoch, and also Merrick, that actually is the modular maven, one of the most successful factories for affordable housing in Idaho. And the exceptional thing about their conversation was culture and how you treat people. And that is absolutely the way that they see it. I feel like Wesco has that same kind of principle. It's about taking care of your people, making sure that people know who you are and making a difference. That's a big deal.
It is. It's very important, and it's important that, our keynote speaker this morning, Mr. Kevin Brown,
Wow,
was absolutely amazing, the hero effect, and he was talking about, be in this moment, and we get so caught up in our devices and things like that. Be in the moment. And then I thought the most profound thing for me was, he said, when you look in the mirror, who are the faces that you see? It's not your own face. It's the face of everybody who's poured into you, who's helped you, who's lifted you up, who's taken care of you. And then he turned it around and he said, who sees your face? And that's the important thing, is how are you building other people up?
I'll tell you,
tremendous.
Inspiration. And we all need a little bit of that, and we all need to be the change. And I feel here at World of Modular, we're not only building, but we're making change, and we're making change one person at a time. I'm certainly happy I was here, and you are one of those people for me, Ken. So thank you for bringing me into the industry. Really proud of that. So proud to be a part of it. So happy again to be with my favorite, the mayor of Modular, Kent Anderson.
It's Audree, and great to be with you.
And there you go. That's all the dirt on Offsite Dirt. Can't wait to see you at the next one.